What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Dive Addiction. On today's episode, this is the Book of Elijah, the dive log, episode 7. This is his second checkout dive, and I also put in here the start of his third, but we didn't get to do the third checkout dive this day, unfortunately. Stay tuned to find out what the problem was that prevented us from doing the third checkout dive. Alright, so you can see as soon as he gets down to this platform, he is working on getting his trim and buoyancy down a little bit better. He's trying to stay off of his knees more, which it's really great to see kids in the water because kids actually pick up and learn things faster than adults a lot of times, from what I understand. This is just going off of what I heard. Now they're getting ready to do the mask remover in place. Scott's showing Elijah what he needs to do for the mask remover in place. And I kind of showed Elijah a different way of doing it so it doesn't like squirt water up his nose. Shout out to Pinnacle Diving for the tip on that one. He really has his mask strap a little bit too tight. I'm going to have to talk about his mask strap because it shouldn't have to be that tight. It should be tight enough to where you could be able to do something like this and just slide that strap back. But you can see it is a little bit tight on him. I'm guessing he got his strap a little bit twisted on the other side that you can't see. Scott's about to give him a little bit of a hand with that, getting it untwisted over there. Yeah, dude. And that's not an easy skill to do. It's really not. A lot of adults freak out on that skill. Kids freak out on it. Adults freak out on it. That is actually a hard skill to do. And here they are just waiting for instruction. I can't remember this kid's name. They're sitting there messing around underwater. Just having fun. One kid wants to play rock, paper, scissors with Elijah, but Elijah thinks he's asking him what his air is. So Elijah tells him how much air he has. And this is, honestly, after they do a couple skills on the platform, they come off, they do a little bit of a fun dive. And instead of overloading them all with skills. So they're going over here to the airplane, like you can just see the excitement with Elijah. He's like pointing and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go through the airplane. He'll be able to see me go through it. You can see my new camera in my mask, the reflection on my mask. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I said, this is a great group. Great group of instructors, great group of dive masters. I couldn't have asked for better when it came to who taught my kids' class. Oh, and Robin's fins, those Deep Six, listen, those things are nice. I have to pick me up a pair of those at some point. Those are really nice. And there's Joe right there leading the group. He was really awesome. He was working with one of the other kids, the little 11-year-old that was just playing with Elijah with the regulator, trying to play rock, paper, scissors with Elijah. She looks rock solid underwater already. I can't remember this kid's name. He's getting down the frog kick though, I'll give him that. He's getting the frog kick down. Elijah's busy looking around. You can see the thermocline right there too. If you see that little wavy stuff going on, and it looks like if you ever look across a road and it looks wet, it's really hot out. You can see that in the water. So sometimes you'll go into a thermocline, which is a temperature difference between hotter water and colder water, and you can actually see that waviness. It's kind of cool. But you could tell Elijah was cold. He was sitting there trying to rub his hands together. Scott checked his air, and Elijah told him how much air he had. Yeah, Scott's awesome. He does tons of positive reinforcement with the kids when they do a skill correctly. It's awesome to see. It's definitely an instructor that you can tell cares. Here's another kid. Yeah, dude. I like seeing that, you know. Kids enjoying it. Gonna be the future of diving right there. He's starting to get that frog kick down a little bit too. Just needs to roll his ankles just a little bit farther and he'll have it. Yeah, Robin just keeps the hang of him just in case his buoyancy goes crazy, but even she said afterwards his buoyancy was really good. I left this one long just so you could see what was going on. They're doing the out of air drill, and I'm 100% sure what Vivian was trying to do with the out of air thing here, but she gets it. They figure it all out together. I think she was just trying to get up a little bit to, I don't know, lay flat or something. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so they're working on their first out of air drill. They got it down. Vivian's on his octo. And excuse my camera work here a little bit. I'm trying to stay out of the class's way so that I don't get in the way of anybody. And the camera kind of came in almost second when it came into staying out of everybody's way. That was the most important thing. I don't want to be a distraction to anybody. Robin trying to get the two boys back under control. She's trying to tell them to watch her. Now Elijah and her getting ready to do their out of air drill. Hard to see that with the bubbles in front of me, but she did the out of air. Elijah went right for it and gave her the octo, reached underneath the octo line and grabbed a hold of her arm. Perfect execution. Perfect execution. Now normally they would go up at that point, but there was just a little bit of a drill. So they're not actually going to go up. They're actually going to go up on Robin's octo. So Elijah's going to get Robin's octo and they don't go up. This guy helped Elijah stow it. It's a little bit hard to stow it in my pocket. He'll learn his gear more the more he gets to dive it. He'll learn it more and more. So he'll get better as time goes on. Right now they're doing the Elijah was the one out of air. Now they're linking up arms and stuff. You can see Scott pulled Elijah's rig and threw it out of the way. Now I'm trying to get out of the way because I accidentally drifted over a little bit. So excited watching, I'm not paying as much attention to what exactly I'm doing. There they go, going up. Elijah should have his hand up a little bit higher in there, but they're not going up too fast. They're still going just at the surface. They did that at a pretty decent speed. Now you'll notice that the octo is underneath Vivian's arm. Scott corrects this right here, and it shows that you need to make sure that the octo is outside of your arm, so you don't accidentally pull it out of your buddy's mouth if something happens. Like if you're getting hit by waves and stuff, and you and your buddy are pulling apart, you might accidentally pull that regulator right out of your buddy's mouth. They're already out of air, so that's a freak out moment the second you run out of air. You pull that octo out of your buddy's mouth, they really might freak out on the water. So really important to make sure that you're doing it exactly how this is done. Like I said, these kids look pretty solid in the water. Alright, so that was the end of dive 2, and they're getting ready to do dive 3 here in just a second. Now, like I said, there is an issue, and Elijah doesn't get to do dive 3. He's having problems clearing his ears, and it is to the point where he is in pain and literally cannot do dive 3. But we go and we get him all fixed up, and he's back in the water for 3 and 4 the next day. Alright, so here he's coming down having problems clearing his ears. You can't really tell. He gives the okay, and Scott thinks he's okay. He goes to clear his ears again, and he looks at Robin right here, and he gives the thumb. She instantly sees it, knows something's wrong, and they start going up. Going up at a nice slow ascent rate. He's not freaking out. He just knows that it's not comfortable. Robin's right there with him. Everything's good. And this was well taken care of. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section what you guys think about this, and until next time, I'll see you in the water.
Rule number 3. Huh? Rule number 3, when you hit the surface, inflate your BCD. What's wrong? Huh?
Is that clearing?
Not clearing your ears? Does it hurt? Does it still hurt right now?
Yeah.
It still hurts right now?